Hey, Teresa here with Unconventional Mommy Musings, and today I want to share with you some of my favorite Halloween kids book reads for 2016. Now, I am a former librarian and I love children's books. So you don't have to be a kid to love and appreciate children's books. But if you're looking for some really fun Halloween themed books, I have some ideas for you, so let me just jump right in. This one is called The Boo Baby Girl and the Ghost of Mabel's Gable. This is by Jim May and illustrated by Sean Finley. And I'm going to have details on where you can find these books on my blog, so make sure to check that out. This book is written by actually Jim May, who's a national storyteller, and so it has that storytelling feel, which is really fun for Halloween. This book is on the more silly spectrum of Halloween books, so it's definitely not one to scare. It makes my kids laugh every time I read it. It's kind of like that joke, if you've heard about I am the ghost with the big black eye, if you've ever heard that one. It's the same type of thing in a story. But it's got some really cute illustrations, and the Boo Baby Girl is just darling, and there's a really good setup and payoff, and kids just absolutely love this book. They're just laughing. So highly recommend that one. I don't want to give it away because it's really fun. Next one I'm going to do, this is called Rumpus on the Run, and this is by Jess Smart Smiley. Now this one's actually technically not Halloween themed, but I think it fits in perfectly with Halloween despite that, because it's got monsters in it. This is like Where's Waldo? You're looking for this Rumpus character throughout, and the pictures are just so fun. So cool. I really like Jess Smart Smiley's art. It is really, really fun. But yeah, it's a seek and find type of thing. You're looking for the Rumpus, but you're also looking for these items, and there's lots of pages, and it's really fun and challenging. My kids really like this, and even at the end there's some extra bonus items that they can look for. So that one is really fun, and I think it totally fits in with Halloween and monsters. So fun. All right, this next one is called The Ghost is Clear. It is Halloween riddles. Well, it's technically riddles about ghosts, vampires, witches, and other creatures, but of course that's Halloween, right? So my kids just love this so much. They spend so much time just telling me riddles. They just love this. And this is by Rick Walton. I don't know if I said that before. But for example, why do Undertaker's cars never get stuck? Because they have plenty of hearse power. So just some really fun, clever riddles in here, and my kids love that. I think it's really cool. So there's that one. All right, I'm going to show two that they're in a series, and these are also by Jess Smart Smiley, the same author, illustrator who did the Rumpus on the Run. This is, let me show the first one first. This is Upside Down, A Vampire Tale, and Upside Down, A Hat Full of Spells. So the first one is A Vampire Tale. These are graphic novels, aka comics. So, you know, like graphic novels, they're in story format. So these are really cool. My girls just go through these like candy. They just love these. This is a story about this vampire, and he loves candy, but he has tooth problems and has to go to the dentist. Meanwhile, there's this witch who's the bad witch who wants to get rid of all the vampires. And anyway, it's really cute story, really fun. Not super scary or anything like that. It's fun. A fun storyline, and this is the sequel to it. Follows the characters again, the vampires, and I love this vampire family. There's the dad and the mom and then the main character. It's really fun. Like it a lot. All right, our next one is Frankenstein. It says it's by Ludwurst Bemonster. This is actually by Rick Walton and Nathan Hale. So Rick Walton did the words and Nathan Hale did the pictures in this. But this is a direct parody of Madeline. So, I mean direct. It's really close. I mean, if you read the first part, it says, in a creepy old castle all covered with spines lived 12 ugly monsters in two crooked lines. In two crooked lines, they bonked their heads, pulled out their teeth, and wet their beds. So, this one, if you've read Madeline, you'll know this is a direct parody, and this one is really fun. It's really cool. It's a little creepy because there's a part where someone had eaten Frankenstein's head, and there's head eating, and like, it's not graphic, but it's kind of creepy, the thought of heads being eaten. So there's probably some kids who might be a little weirded out by this, but if you think your kids like that type of creepy, fun stuff, and the parody is just fun for grown-ups as well, yeah, get this book. It's really cool. All right, the last one I want to show you is called Spooky Sleepover. This is by Dave Scheidt, and I might have pronounced his name wrong. I mean, I might be pronouncing everyone's name wrong, so I apologize. And this is, so that's, Dave Scheidt, I think, wrote it, and then Just Smart Smiley illustrated it. And as you can see, I have some favorite authors and illustrators among my book collection. This book has been loved to death. Let's see, I guess I taped it together, but I don't know if you can tell. It's fallen apart because my kids, especially my now 5-year-old girl, she was 4 when she started reading this, just loved it, which is really funny because this one is my last one, and it's the spookiest one. Like, there's a collection of 3 stories here. This is graphic novel, comic, whatever you want to call it. The first story is about an evil toilet, and the evil toilet eats the family. So that's pretty scary. I was surprised that my 5-year-old daughter loves this book, and she actually loves the toilet story the best. So, you just have to kind of gauge what your child likes. My kids haven't had nightmares about this, which is awesome. I think the toilet story is the most scary one. The other 2 stories have a little spookiness to them, but actually they end happy. Not getting eaten by anything. So it's not like it's super scary. Like, this is not as scary as like Goosebumps is or anything like that. But it's fun. And then it's like the premise of these guys are having a sleepover and they're trying to tell each other really scary stories. But yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be aimed at 5-year-old girls or 4-year-old girls for that matter. But my 4-year-old, now 5-year-old, absolutely loves this book, and it's just falling apart because she just loves this. So I would say this is probably aimed more at like 10, 11-year-old boys, but you never know. You never know who's going to appeal to it. So those are my October Halloween children's book picks. What are your favorite Halloween / spooky, silly, whatever, monster-themed books? Share them in the comments, or even record yourself giving a review and share that in the comments. We'd love to see it, and I think it's fun to make a community where we can share ideas for our favorite books. Well, if you liked this video, please give it a like, and also please subscribe if you liked it, because I'm going to be doing more book reviews, because I am a former librarian. I cannot help it, and I just love books. And I'm not just going to do children's books. I am going to get into more adult books, but I'll admit I probably will do maybe a little more children's books, because those I gravitate towards those. But I hope you have a great day. Bye!